Hey everybody, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. What is inside this right here? This is the most exciting product I've ever held in my hands. And you guys know I love my toys, I love my electronics, I love technology. This changes everything. Thanks again for joining me on the channel here, guys. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. I will be uploading this video later with some connected internet. Check out the links in the video description below for unlimited high speed, on the road, off-grid, mobile, unlimited internet. Now, I mentioned in my last video that I wasn't going to go full crazy this November with products, but this one right here is very, very cool. Guys, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know I have a weird hobby. But I don't know if it's weird. I think it's more popular these days, but I love outdoor projected movies. Content, YouTube, Netflix, all of my stuff outside. I like to share it with people. It's something I've been doing for years on something similar to this. This is a projector. This is a very cheap projector. I'm on my fourth one that's similar like this. And price range, I mean, they're junk, okay? It's gotten the job done. If you've been to Taterland, if you've seen me out at the campground and seen my movies, it's been acceptable. You can see a movie on my screen. But what's inside this box is unbelievable, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the JMGO N1 Ultra triple laser 4K projector. I did not even know that there was such a thing as a laser projector. That's not a bulb, it's a laser projector. And before we even open this, I want to say thank you for including this awesome carry bag with a handle and a lock on it so that it truly is portable and we can take it on the road. Inside the box, we've got the projector. Let me take out the cords. So we got the cords, we've got the power brick, and I already tested it. It runs on about 55 watts, so I'm able to use it with my solar batteries. Has a remote, and then the beast itself. Let me move the case. This is the world's first tri-color laser 4K projector. Look at this, guys. It spins. It's on a plate to be able to spin. It's also, the projector itself is a gimbal. It is a perfectly balanced gimbal-driven projector. You can aim it in any direction you want and it stays. Any direction, wherever the screen is, just set it and it stays. It is so cool. It's got the cooling fans back here for the laser projector. It's got two HDMI ports. It's got a USB port where I can plug in my little thumb drives and watch movies directly from this projector using the Android TV app that's built into this. It also has an audio out jack for speakers, and it has built-in Bluetooth out, and it is so cool. I've been testing this out for several days, actually. I'm able to watch a movie out here at the campground and not disturb anybody with headphones in connected to this, and nobody can even hear what I'm listening to. This is a cool projector, guys. I'm going to go over just a few more specs real quick just to get you caught up on how cool this thing is. And then tonight, we're going to use it in a practical way outside, and I'm going to show you how easy this is. It has autofocus. It has auto calibration. It has auto keystone. Guys, you just aim this towards the screen and it auto detects and changes and makes it perfectly square, perfectly in focus. If you still want to fine tune it a little bit, you can go in and use the manual controls, but this is an amazing toy. Oh, I've been using it with this on. Oh yeah, look at that thing, guys. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up and then wait till it gets somewhat dark, but I also want to mention that you do not have to wait until it is completely dark outside. This will work when the sun is still up. I'm going to prove that to you in this video today, guys. I have multiple different ways of using it. I can stream content directly from my phone and put it on here and put it on the big screen. Also with the HDMI ports, I have tried bringing in my Dish Network satellite TV for my RV so we can watch live games at night on this thing. It has built-in Android TV, which does allow you to have some apps. They know my love of projectors and movies and content outside. But again, one of the cool things, and I've tried this in many different ways, is that I can go bring this into my trailer over there, and I can just aim it in a wall, and it'll auto calibrate and keystone everything and project on a wood wall. I also laid in bed and put this between my legs and shot it straight up at the ceiling while I was in bed watching movies. These speakers on here, guys, these have Dolby speakers, and I am telling you what, you kinda don't need a speaker. If you're sitting near this, even outside here at the campground, the speaker sound that comes out of this is incredible. I've never heard anything like it from a portable projector. I'm gonna be messing with this all season long, and then in the future when I build my custom Taterland movie cinema inside one of these sheds, this is gonna be my main projector inside the shed, but I'll also be able to simply pack it away and take it with me on my next camping trip. It's a very universally portable projector. So enough with the specs. Let's wait till it gets a little dark. We'll set this thing up and I'll show you what it can do and how amazingly crisp, super bright this laser projector is. Dang it, I'm ready to watch a movie now. Like, I'm ready, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, before it gets dark, let's set it up inside my trailer, which is still gonna be a lot of light in there. But just to get an idea for the menu system, I want to show you a couple things before we set it up outside, which outside's going to be a lot better. We're going to go inside my Harley trailer here and keep the door open. And I just want to show you real quick. So I'm just going to set it on the ground. We're going to power it with my power station. And we're going to put the image on this really dirty OSB board that's got Harley tracks on it and dirt, and it's nowhere near a white screen, right? Not to mention the fact that we are bringing in all kinds of daylight into this room. But I'm just gonna show you real quick here, okay? So the gimbal here, actually it's kind of interesting. The power cord goes into the base. So it plugs into the base of the gimbal and kind of turns with it. It's kind of interesting. We'll power up my little power station here, and then again, that way we can kind of test the outgoing watts of this. This is what the remote looks like. It's actually very similar to my Apple TV remote. Pretty basic. I do have one complaint. This is not backlit. So I've noticed that when you're watching movies outside with no lights, I'm not familiar with this yet, so I don't know where the home, the back, the settings, the volume I can always find. But I wish there was a little bit of light. Like you could push one button, have it backlit, so you can see real quick. I end up having to kind of set it in front of the projector or something to be able to see what I'm doing, but that's minor, right? Now also just a safety thing here, because this is a laser projector, different than anything I've ever owned or operated before, it can damage your eyes. So never, ever look into the laser on the front. In fact, it has a safety feature inside that if any detection is detected in front of this, it'll turn the laser off for like 5 seconds and then turn it back on during the movie. Like they're serious. You do not want to look directly into this lens ever. The power button is on the front right here of the base. We'll wait for this to power on, kind of tip it up like that. JMGO logo right there. It's laser on the wood, guys, in daylight. How cool is that? It'll start up the Android TV logo here also, and then it starts to pop on. I mean, this is like the worst possible scenario, right, as far as this, but you can really tell how crisp the colors are even on this dark, dirty piece of OSB wood. So we can go over to YouTube, which I'm already logged into here. Oh, first I just want to show this is the keystone. This is the manual version where I can literally use my remote. I can drop this down and I can make it fit perfectly to line up with the other piece of wood right there. You know, it's automatically going to make it a square, but right now I'm just kind of showing you that you can manually do that part. Listen how loud it is, guys. We're listening on the Dolby speakers and it's actually too loud inside here. It's actually too loud, so we'll bring the volume down to halfway there. I can still hear it crystal clear at half volume in here. Laser, guys. You can no longer even see the OSB wood behind it. That is crazy. I love it. It's really pretty. It's really nice. Again, it's so bright in here, but they measure it at 2200 CVIA lumens. Guys, it is super bright. This doesn't do it justice, but I did tell the company that I would show you guys what it looks like in the daytime. We're gonna test it out tonight though. The autofocus is so nice to have because what you don't get with cheaper projectors is a uniformed focus everywhere. With that other plastic one over there, only the middle can be focused. All the edges are out of focus. This makes sure that everything's in focus, even when the projector's on the ground shooting up, which we're not gonna do for tonight. Tonight we're gonna use my projector stand and have it out here, and yeah, looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna go on a bike ride real quick, take the Harley out and get some groceries and pick up my vest, and then I'll get back to you tonight with the projector. Kitties, what are you doing? I got both my fuzzy butts here at the door checking things out. What are you doing, Opie? Tara, are you guys being good? Tara, is Opie being good? Hey, you can't sneak out right now. You're not on a leash. Putz, he's really trying to get out. So is Tara. Is there birds out there? What do you guys see? I got my vest done, guys. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I'm glad I took so long. Like I've been designing it for a month, and well, basically I've been saving patches for 6 months because there's no room on my other vest. She did really good. Anyways, about that time, the sun is getting ready to set over there with just a little bit more on the mountainside to go. I'm gonna get the projector set up. But for this demonstration, of course, to keep from getting in trouble by YouTube and everything, I'm gonna use some Community Commons copyright-free 4K footage. But usually we'd be watching something a lot more funnier, or a movie or a TV series or something like that. Right now we're gonna watch some 4K footage. Well, right after I take down the flag here, you're supposed to take it down. The sun sets and we're close, and plus if I leave any flag out at night, it makes a lot of noise on the back ladder. So, well, it makes a bunch of noise if I'm not drinking. If I'm sober, it keeps me up. If I'm like drunk, I can probably sleep through it, but it makes a lot of noise. All right, let me get stuff set up here. Well, we got a ways to go until it's dark, guys, but I did tell the brand that I would show them and be honest about what it looks like in the daytime. And again, with these speakers, it is absolutely incredible. This projector is, like, I keep wanting to call it professional. I have never, ever, ever been able to watch TV outside until it gets pitch black. And guys, we are far from it here, with crispy blue water and white sandy beaches and green trees, and it is absolutely insane. Setting up the keystone once again was pretty easy. I got it on the first try, but I always go in and kind of manually bring it to the corners. I just kind of grab each corner and fine tune it a little bit. Just make sure that each one, see the top corner with the blue over there, right there. And as you can see, this is what I'm messing with, this little blue corner right there, just to get it perfectly right there, so no white is in the screen. Then we have a perfect projector screen every single time. So give me a minute. Well, give me an hour. We're still about an hour or an hour and a half away from it getting dark out here. I want to show you what it looks like, obviously, when it's pitch black out here. All right, guys, it's finally completely dark out here at camp, and look at these colors. Look at these amazing colors. And the motion blur is just perfect. I've even played some video games on this projector, and it works really, really well. Look at this. I'm gonna back up here just a little bit, actually. Actually, I'm gonna back up all the way to the back of camp here. Again, the projector is right in front of us right there, really lighting up the ground around it, too. But again, if I wanted to keep the music down, I could just put in Bluetooth headphones right now. Let's step all the way back to the back of camp. I got a little fire going here at camp, and well, it's not gonna show up because it's so bright, it's actually just gonna wash it out in front of my RV, but let's zoom in here. It's a really clear, crisp picture, even from where I'm standing right here. It's so nice. I can't wait to watch a movie out here tonight. Probably gonna watch a Christmas movie. And I'll just use the projector's natural light to light my face here at night. I'm so glad. Thank you, JMGO, for sending me the N1 Ultra 4K laser projector. If you guys want to get it, check out the special link in the video description below this video for a Black Friday special price using my special code in the description to get the N1 Ultra for $1549, which is nearly $700 off the regular price. Is the fire still going? Oh yeah, it's still going. I better go check on the fire, but I'm gonna pack everything up and head over to see some more friends for the winter in my next video. You guys be well. Bye-bye.